I got a subject down over here. Hey, who's in here? Is there anyone in here?
No, Dad.
Okay.
Was she with her? Did she see it?
I don't know all the details.
We have a picture of the person who did this.
Should have been simple.
I'm not going to go to jail the rest of my life for something I did not do.
Mommy!
Mommy did it?
Mommy!
On the night of March 19th, 2023, in Navarre, Florida, 24-year-old Colby Vinson returned home to his apartment at the Cayo Grande complex. He had just picked up his 4-year-old daughter, Presley, after what should have been a normal custody exchange. For Colby, it wasn't routine at all. It was the first time in nearly a year that he had overnight visitation. Only a week earlier, on March 13th, a judge had granted him 50-50 custody of his daughter after a long legal battle with her mother, Rachel Moore. Colby never made it into his apartment that night.
I got a subject down over here. He's in front of 406. Hey, who's in here? Is there anyone in here? Okay. It's okay. Come here. It's okay. Come here, honey. Hang on, come here. Come here, honey. Come here, honey. San Rosa, we're going to need victim affirmation and DCFC.
His 4-year-old daughter saw everything. Her father gunned down in front of her, and she could not stop screaming. What's even worse is that with no one else in the apartment, there was no way to find out if the child had any other family members.
I know, honey, I know. What's your name? What's your name? How old are you? You want mommy? Where's mommy at? And where? It's okay. It's okay. So where's he? Okay, come here. Hey, let's. Where's mommy work at? Is she at work? Where at? At your house?
Yeah.
Where's your house at? Okay, come here. Come here. We're gonna sit on my truck, okay?
Just for 14, I got a caller.
Hey, mommy. Okay.
You like Skittles?
No.
You don't like Skittles?
Mommy.
Mommy, okay.
2159.
You want to watch some YouTube? You like watching Mickey Mouse?
Mommy.
Huh?
Mommy.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse?
Mommy.
You know that one?
Mommy.
I'm trying to get mommy, baby. I'm trying, sweetheart. We'll put Mickey Mouse on if you want to watch it.
While the officers with Presley tried to find out who her mother is, the other officers searched the crime scene to gather any clues about who might have done this.
Yeah.
What kind of GSW is it? Take it off.
Start contacting neighbors.
Anything? Nothing?
Hey.
You got time clothes?
Hey, go upstairs, okay? Go get upstairs.
Okay.
San Martino 13. I've got major crimes, stupid entrance, right on you.
The keys here, more than likely,
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's right head. Back of the head.
Overtakes and stuff. I mean, that's.
I'm guessing you got something back. I gotta be a little closer. I'll go like this.
Yeah,
Back
Mark.
of the head. I think the hoodie caught a lot of what was either spattered, so.
It's possible they don't talk to the cases.
They did. I think because they wanted to check the leads and he wanted to.
You calling?
I don't think he was moved too much. I think he was still
235 minutes.
just relative. I've been looking.
That's a piece of little plastic.
Yeah, I kept seeing silver here too.
Did you get his ID from
He did.
him? Out of his pocket? Could you tell if he had a cell phone or anything?
There is a cell phone right there in that pocket.
It was connected to the wallet, but
So. Yeah.
snatched a little frozen.
That poor baby. So that car right there belongs to him. The back door is ajar, as you can see. He's got freaking groceries with freaking frozen stuff there. So,
That's super simple.
I don't.
I took a picture of the receipt. It was hanging out of the bag.
Go get video or whatever.
It looks like he had taken one load in and set on the counter and was bringing a second.
What's that GSW right there?
Probably in the back of it. So see the hoodie where it's kind of
okay,
saturated.
Yeah, now I see it.
And that would explain why we don't have a good scene for where there's not a lot of blood around.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little bit right here, down by his feet.
Yeah.
So,
So I had a Ducati stop look back in 2019. One of them would be about his age.
okay. I heard you add him to the card. So, I mean, it's a.
Are you taking the case?
I'll be taking the initial.
Is he from here? Yeah, this is his apartment. This is my driver's license.
Yeah.
Every minute the officer stayed, the case grew stranger.
Possibly.
Doors.
Some rolling papers in there, and there's some weed in the house.
With no security cameras on scene, the only hope was that a witness in the area would be able to point the police in the right direction.
Okay, did you hear anything or see anything like that?
We just heard, we were both outside. He's my husband. We just heard a gunshot. It was somewhere over there.
Talk to me.
He said that he told us to go inside. He said that he heard something and he said that he saw somebody drop. I don't know. But I don't know.
Put your hands behind your back. Listen, if it turns out not to be you, it's not you. Here, man. That's 10-4. He's witness. Hold on, man. Sorry. Let me get. You good? Take your cuffs off. I'm gonna take them off. Somebody up there said it was you.
Oh, okay.
I
Here, bro.
was with you.
Who's the guy you saw? What did he look like? What is he wearing?
It was a white dude.
6 foot white male.
Yeah.
OCP, like his color hat. He was wearing a sweater as well.
You remember the color of the sweater or anything like
He
that?
was also holding like a paper bag or something like that.
Say it again.
He was also holding like a paper bag.
Okay, but you don't remember what he was wearing or anything?
So I've seen him around before.
Hey, will you help me take this off?
I think he worked here.
Okay. Hey, so, look, you guys might be witnesses. If y'all wouldn't mind just hanging out over here just for a couple minutes. Stay,
We're over here by the bike.
yeah, just by your bikes, man. Were you the one that heard something or saw anything?
I'm sorry.
Did you hear anything or see anything?
I told the guy that I was walking, the other police,
Yeah.
that I was walking down halfway when I heard the shot,
Mhm.
but I didn't know it was a
Right.
shot. So I stopped right there and I was like, what was that? And when I started walking again down the stairs, I saw the man on the floor with blood, and I saw a guy walking to the pine needles.
Yeah.
He was walking right there. And the neighbors were there just getting home.
Yep, on the motorcycles.
Yes.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure that when he was walking, he said somebody's dead, and he kept talking, but I couldn't hear anything else.
Okay. So perfect.
We got another female up top in 419 that saw him. The one in 419 couldn't, but the two that were on the motorcycle, they're filling out statements now. They saw him. He didn't run at all. They were parking their motorcycles. They said he walked up here. They heard the pop, and he turns around and walks away. And he goes, "Hey, somebody just got shot," and just continued walking down the sidewalk.
They don't have any surveillance out here at all.
They said that some people have Ring cameras, but I haven't seen any on the bottom floor. I think they said that the one that they knew of was on the second floor down this way. Yeah, he knocked and nobody was home.
Walk all these. If anybody's got a Ring camera, contact them, get their information, and see if they can pull them. Okay. Try all 3 floors. I got it right here. I'm gonna start down here. Somebody up to the top, somebody in the middle, and someone at the bottom. Just walk and see if you can see a Ring camera.
Did y'all hear the description?
I heard the physical description. I don't hear any kind of clothing description.
He's got like an OD green shirt with like a neutral colored jacket. I think Eric said that he talked to him initially. I think he had a hat on.
Somebody that age, 50s,
40s to 50s.
I do run my gut instinct says child custody, probably baby's grandfather.
Yeah. And they said that they thought.
No,
Say it was a black male.
She said it was a white
guy.
6 foot to 6'2", a little heavier build than me, a little bit taller than me. They said they thought that he possibly worked here, like maintenance, something along those lines.
Witness after witness described the same shadowy figure. White, 6'2", medium build with a tan hat. But no one saw his face. Back in the cop car, Presley was still crying out for her mother without any way to contact her.
Mommy did it? Mommy did what?
She didn't say that. She sounds like she's asking for mommy.
I've got Desiree and Ralph.
Okay.
Sam's coming.
She said something about
Where do you guys want her to go?
Here, look. You want this? You want this? Look at the horsey. You see it? It's okay. Why don't you hug the horsey? Hug him. Give him a hug. Just squeeze the horsey.
You want to hold the horsey till mommy gets here?
Yeah.
You want to hold the horsey till
The horsey will make you feel better. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And then you can show mommy when she gets here.
With nothing else going for them, the officer came up with an idea. It was a long shot, but he had to give it a try.
What is his name? I'm gonna look on Facebook. I'll just check Facebook.
Has anybody got a good look at his face yet?
Oh, yeah. The victim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't. I just seen him laying on the ground and the little girl came out, so that's why.
Colby Vincent. Was it?
Yeah, it looked like a victim
Yeah. Shorter hair.
with tattoos.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a murder scene. She would know. who mom is. Yeah, this is gonna be him right here.
Rachel Moore.
Rachel Moore?
Yep, Sheldon.
Why can't they see that? You gotta make sure that this is him. Hey, Kofel.
What do you
I was trying to get your attention real quick. So we're trying to figure out this mother. Is this him? Because he's got shorter hair and looks different now.
You can come through here, man. The crime scene's all the way up there.
I know. Oh, just trying not to re-enter and enter and all.
No, you're good. No, you're only logging up there where the. That looks like it. It's got what, a tattoo there?
We figured out child in common would be with Rachel Moore.
Can you check M&I for a last name Moore, first name Rachel? She's going to be off a flat check.
Over here, they're only logging past that line right there.
Hey, is that him?
Looks like it.
Okay. I just was trying to recognize him because obviously he's blue. But we're trying to figure out child in common. I think this is Rachel's mom. She's probably at work or something right now. This little girl keeps screaming.
693. 693.
Is there any pictures of him in a vehicle?
Fully estimated. Now 64. I'll be 51.
I don't see that.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. I can't see anything. Looks like one of his timeline. Maybe he posted something on there.
Pull that first one back up, and I'll go see if Dahl. Because I looked at him enough to say there's nothing I can do, and then.
122.42.
Okay. Well, we found mom then. So. Yeah, Rachel Moore.
Go ahead. We don't have anybody available in D2. Can we get somebody from D1 to go over and make contact with Miss Moore over on 3535 Blackjack?
Can you go to Blackjack?
Yeah. What's the?
It's 3014 for Rachel Moore. Her updated address is going to be 7588 Chivalry Circle. That's her updated address as is 2019 Blackjack. It's an old address.
Then, out of nowhere, someone walked onto the scene who would change the course of the night.
My granddaughter came to stay with her dad for the first night in over a year, and this is my best friend. Her kids live upstairs. And they just called me, called her and told me that something's going on over here, and I just want to make sure that she's okay.
Yeah, there's no female here.
No
That's
child, no 4-year-old.
yeah. Well,
What?
you said it. No, hold on. Calm down. I don't know if it's the right. Is it the right door or not? So you're a
I'm
relative?
guessing it's 406. I'm going to pull my phone out because I would.
Unit 406.
What's his name? The guy.
Colby Vinson.
I'll find out for you. Are your grandparents or?
She's
I
grandmother.
am the baby's grandmother.
Okay, I'll be right back. The 4-year-old's grandma just showed up. Hey, Sam? Where are you parked at? Where are you? Are you like in the line of cars by the pickup truck? Okay, grandma just showed up. I think that's gonna be his girlfriend's mom. I believe so. I'm about to ask them. Do they want her to just meet up with Sam and stuff, or? Yeah, we're gonna have a detective talk to them first.
This is Colby over here, so I'm sorry. You're Preston's mom? Presley, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not
That's
Presley's mom. I'm Rachel's mom. I'm Presley's grandmother.
Presley's grandmother. Okay.
What did he do? Can you tell me?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out here. What's your name, ma'am?
Christy Moore. Is Colby okay?
Colby is not okay. Colby is deceased.
What?
So that's why this is imperative that we try to figure out as much information about what's been going on with him lately. It's our experience that these don't happen at random.
I need to call her mom.
We're working on that. We're working on all that right now. All that is being taken care of. All that is being taken care of right now, okay? What's been going on with Colby lately? What has he been involved with? Who's he been talking to? Anything you know?
Oh my God, to be honest with you, I haven't spoken to him in almost a year because we have been in a custody battle with him because he wanted her, but his lifestyle was not something that we really wanted. With Presley, the court case, I don't know what happened there. It all got screwed up. And
What's going on with court?
They gave him 50-50 custody after not seeing her for an entire year. This is the first time he saw her in a freaking year. Oh my God. And we even said it out loud to the freaking judge. That we were scared of his lifestyle.
Of Colby's lifestyle.
I don't know what he's been up to. Hopefully, I was praying to God that he would pull his head out of his ass and...
Well, tell me about Colby. Stuff that you know about
Colby
him.
is a great person. Don't let me keep you being wrong. Colby loved him just like he was one of my children. He is, oh my God. He got infatuated with drugs, with marijuana. And he swore to me that that's all he was doing. We find pictures of him dropping acid and this, that, and the other. He's dropped a lot of weight. And so he filed 50-50 custody. He was only getting her for like 3 or 4 hours on a Saturday anyway. So, whatever.
When did that change?
About a year ago.
The 50-50 custody?
Oh, that happened today.
Oh, that happened today?
I mean, we went to court last Monday, and he got her for the first time today. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I try not to vomit. Oh, my God.
So Colby, did they meet up somewhere to pick her up, or did they?
At Publix at 6:30.
Okay.
Me, Rachel, Chris, and the baby. And Rachel and Chris stayed in the car. I walked her over to him. Oh, my God.
Now, who is Chris?
Rachel's fiance.
Okay.
And they've been together 2.5 years, I guess. Oh my God. Has Presley witnessed this?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
Oh my God. But, anyway, I haven't seen him in a year, so has he straightened his life up? I don't know. Obviously. Not.
How did the exchange go?
It went fine.
Okay?
Yeah, it went fine. I just walked over to him and I asked, I didn't ask him anything. I did ask him. I said, do you have childcare set up for this week? Because this is the first time he's had her. And I know he works. Oh, God.
How did you get notified to come up here?
Dustin and Shelby Henderson live up in 430 or 431, something like that. And, they called their mom.
Okay.
That's my best friend. Kim is my best friend in the world.
That her kids?
Her kids live here. And, I called her earlier because I was, I'm traumatized. I didn't want her to come. Something in my gut told me not to let her go, but it's court ordered. You can't break court order. You have to go to jail. That's what we're told. So I just walked over, asked him if he had childcare. He said, yeah, he's got everything taken care of. He said, tell Nunu you'll see her next Sunday. Which she didn't really understand. I mean,
yeah.
She's 4. She's, and he turned around and walked off with her.
Was Colby with anybody?
I don't think so. I think he was by himself. I mean, I didn't walk over to his car because he met me like I was parked here and he was parked over there somewhere. He met me in the middle somewhere. Oh, Megan.
What did you hear from Dustin and Shelby?
That there's a lot of cops downstairs. So
They knew it was.
no, they didn't know who it was. They didn't know who it was.
They knew it was Colby's apartment.
No,
Oh,
they didn't know where Colby even lived. They just knew he lived on the first floor somewhere. Weren't friends or anything.
Do you know why they? I mean, why they? So
They called Kim. Okay, I've been panicking.
right. So they called Kim.
They called
but they
Kim.
didn't. They didn't know anything about Colby.
No,
But you showed up here in a panic.
something happened in this building.
Okay.
Be it a stray bullet from over here. I want to make sure that my granddaughter's okay. My daughter has no freaking idea.
Okay. So they called, said something bad
They
had
called and
gone
they
off
said, look,
in
there's
the
cops
building.
everywhere over here. And Kim calls me, because that's just what we do. She calls me, she's like, hey, you know, I'm going to come get you, put your shoes on. We're going to run over to the reserves and check on the kids. Okay. We pull in here, and my throat, I'm like, surely not. Surely she's okay.
Did you know that Colby lived in this apartment over here? Like right over here?
Not until I got the court order that showed where he lived.
Okay. So just that was just on, and that was on Friday. They got that information.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
In regards to custody, is there anybody that would have wanted to harm Colby in regards to that?
No, none of us liked the idea, but none of us have actually hurt him. I mean, that's ridiculous. And why would...
Were there any threats on Colby's side? Did Colby make any threats towards anybody in regards to?
No, Colby,
anything?
we have not spoken to Colby in a year. Court was the only time that we spoke to him, and that was Monday, and that was via Zoom court. I mean, that's the only time we've spoken to him or even, I mean, I can't even tell you when the last time I texted him. Back to what I was doing Friday, I think, is when we got that. Yeah, Friday at 1:29 is when we got the shared parenting time. Yeah, the last time that I even got a text message from Colby was December 1st.
The messenger attorney, so were you kind of fronting the cost and stuff for the custody attorney, or?
I paid half of it and Chris paid the other half. Oh my God.
So other than just court conversations, nobody that you know has had any conversations with Colby or
No,
anything about all
they don't
this?
run in the same group. I mean, no. And it had nothing to do with them. That's why I was so shocked when they gave him 50-50 custody and didn't even do like Sunday to Sunday. Oh my God.
So when they do those custody things and they talk like this, they talk about what Colby's. They talk about his work, employment. They talk about that stuff. They come up.
He's a manager at some marijuana distribution place.
Okay.
I am so sorry I'm burping, but I'm trying not to throw up.
You're okay.
Oh my God. So Presley,
Like a medical marijuana place, or
Yeah.
Is it around here? I'm guessing.
I have no idea. They didn't.
Marijuana.
Because it was Zoom, I was only brought in for just a few minutes of it, just for them to tell me that I'm irrelevant. Oh my God. Oh, Megan. Should I call my daughter and tell her to come over here? I mean,
No, we've got, like I said, all that stuff right now is getting taken care of. Okay, we have detectives that are trying to go and talk to her as well.
With Christy on the scene to calm Presley down and take her home, the officers had to inform Rachel about what her daughter just went through, so she could prepare to receive her. But this conversation was about to be a lot more telling than they had anticipated.
We knocked on the door, the detectives are on their way, and then I said, what's going on? Is Presley okay? And she hasn't responded.
I'm gonna sit down on this. If I fall, just don't laugh.
I won't laugh, I promise. I was told on Monday that I had to drop her off on Sunday, and I said, okay. I did that.
You're not in trouble. We're not here to. We're just here to talk. We need to calm down. You need another beverage or anything like that? Okay.
You caught me as I was going downstairs.
Sorry. Like I said, my name's Detective Rao. This is Detective Osman.
That's my little cousin Steve.
Okay.
He doesn't know.
It's all right. We work for the Major Crimes Unit at Santa Rosa. When's the last time you saw Colby?
On the screen on Monday. But we dropped Presley off to him today at 6:30 in Publix, but I thought it would be best if my mom handled that. So I said bye to her, and I hope she has a good week. And I didn't have to say hey or anything.
So you said the last time you saw Colby was at 6.
I didn't see him.
Okay. Who dropped Colby off there? Or who did the child exchange?
My mom. It was me, my mom, and Christopher and our baby in the car, but we didn't get out. I just sat in the car and let my mom do it at Publix.
Which car was that? Were you guys?
The black one that's out front. I don't know what it is.
Your mom's gone. Isn't your mom's car?
Is there a black car out front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, black car. There's a small car, and then there's a white one.
Yeah, it's the black car out there.
Okay.
They're put up.
That's okay. As long as they don't mind, I'm good with dogs. So Publix in Navarre, you guys did the child custody exchange. Was anybody with Colby?
Not that I knew of. My mom said no.
Okay. Are you? You guys are fiance. Sorry about that. Congratulations.
Thanks.
How long have you two been together?
About, 2.5, 3 years?
Yeah, just about that.
Do you communicate with Colby on a daily basis?
No.
Okay,
This was all thrown at me at random on Monday. And
what was?
About 10 months ago, the government, I had government-assisted Medicaid and food assistance.
Okay.
And so with that, they go after the father for child support as natural.
Sure.
So that went through the system. Well, then 14 days later, he filed for 50-50 custody after not being able to see her, after repetitively putting her in bad situations. And I was like, look, I can't do that. Not 50-50. She doesn't. I'm not comfortable with that. You don't take care of her enough for that. So he got mad at that and then served me with 50-50 papers.
And that was, do you remember the date? Just give me a rough time frame. Month. Not sure. A year ago? More than a year ago?
Yeah, about 10 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gives me a little time frame.
Yeah, about 10 months ago.
Okay.
And then so I got an attorney and I told him everything that was going on. I showed him all the evidence that I had, and he said, well, with this evidence that you have, you don't have to continue to let her go, because if she does get hurt or if something happens to her, then it's on you. And that terrifies me. And
I would beg to differ personally. That's just one person.
Right,
so that'd be on you.
So he dropped her off the last time, and she could barely stand. Her pupils were so about 10 months ago.
About 10 months ago.
Yeah, it was maybe 11 months ago.
What was he doing? The harmful situations he was in?
He would smoke and drive. He would drop
Smoke
acid.
weed?
Smoke weed and
Okay.
drive. He would drop acid and drive around. He would
With her in the car?
Yes, with her in the car. He was growing shrooms in our house. He was leaving just substances just everywhere on our coffee table. It was about this high.
Okay.
And after 6 months of my kid being born and me trying to get him to better his life, hey, I was like, buddy, you cannot be the drug dealer with a baby because it puts her in a dangerous situation. I need to go home. So I packed up and came home.
Which home?
Then here.
Here, okay.
Here. And then
was he a drug dealer?
He was selling marijuana and acid and shrooms. So, I mean, it's not coke or anything crazy.
Pretty minor stuff. Pretty minor stuff. We can all agree on that.
Right.
No heroin, no meth, no crack. Yeah, pretty minor stuff.
Not that I know of, no. But it was stuff that was enough to get our child taken from us. Like,
from by DCF?
Yes, by DCF. Okay. Don't travel with marijuana in your vehicle under our car seat. Don't sell the drugs in the car with your child. Don't smoke a blunt driving down the road with her in the car. Like, have some kind of consideration.
Pretty common sense. Yeah.
He looked me dead in the face and told me when I came home he was shaking our baby, that shaking baby syndrome is not a thing and that I'm just being dramatic. So it scared me. And I was like, look, I gotta go home. If you want to clean up your act and come to my house with me, you can. So I brought him here. And then
Within the last 10 months?
No, not within the last 10 months. Okay. No. This was...
Forever, okay.
Yeah, forever.
Well, you guys are actually still together.
Yes, in the beginning, whenever I was still trying to work everything out for the better.
So, your daughter is fine. I cannot tell you a whole lot due to it being an active criminal investigation, but Colby has passed away.
Where's Presley?
She's safe. She's with her. I assume by now she's already with her mom. She's perfectly safe. She's perfectly safe. Nothing has happened to her. But Colby has passed away. I can't tell you that.
Was she with her?
Did
she see it?
I don't know all the details. There's a lot of moving parts to this case. We've got several detectives. We've got a lot of people on the scene right now. My job is to come over here and speak to you. Let me ask you this. Do you know of anybody that would want to hurt him?
I pushed him out of my life as far as possible.
Sure.
I don't know.
What was he like? Did he mention any plans tonight? That he had anything going on to you?
The only thing that I got told was I asked my mom how it went. She said she asked how that she knew they had to work this week. Does he need anybody to watch the kid? And he said, no, I've got it all covered. Tell Nunu you'll see her next Sunday. And that was Nunu. That's my mom.
Okay.
She said that they were supposed to be going back to his apartment. It should have been simple. It should have been simple.
Sure.
Why
And
I do this?
And ma'am, I am really sorry. But your daughter is safe. So right now we're just trying to figure out exactly what happened.
So what happens now?
Well, I mean, as far as what?
As far as I mean, I guess you guys don't really know. You guys are here for a different thing.
Sure. Well, it's an active death investigation. So right now we're just trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Someone did cause harm to him. That's the furthest I can go to tell you. So right now we're just trying to figure out, that's why I was asking you about the potential drug dealing. Do you know anything about a potential case that he had out of Scambia, a criminal case that he had out of Scambia that he's on probation for? Do you know anything about his probation? Why he's on probation? Anything about that case?
I didn't know he was on probation. I didn't know that he had gotten arrested. I knew that he got arrested for the drugs with Presley in the car, and then
when was that?
That was July 2019.
Okay.
That's when I came home because I couldn't convince him.
I saw that in our system. I saw the traffic arrest that he had in our system.
But I didn't know anything other than that. I didn't know.
Is that when Presley was taken away by DCF?
Presley's never been taken by DCF.
I thought you mentioned earlier that
DCF came into my life because...
Oh, okay, but DCF never actually took her away, just that...
I think there's actually an investigation going on with DCF right now.
Okay, do you know what stemmed that?
Me in court on Monday.
Yeah.
What did you say about it?
None of my side of the case got turned in, so I wasn't allowed to use my parenting classes or any things that I did. So I stated, she asked me why I felt that it wasn't safe for him to have 50-50 custody, and I stated the reasons.
The reasons are what you just told me about the drugs and the... Okay. Okay, that makes sense on why there would be a DCF case. Because I mean, as long as anybody just provides them with a statement, don't open up and have things. Do you have any questions for me that you can think of right now? If I can't answer them, I'll just let you know.
Peanut's allowed to come home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Peanut Ice Cream Presley.
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright.
Like fun nicknames.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, she is completely saved. So, and before I leave, I'll figure out exactly. I'm gonna call over there and figure out if they need you to go get your daughter or.
From Rachel's conversation, she seemed like nothing but a concerned mother. But back at the scene, a neighbor said something that turned her into a suspect.
Does she need to come get the daughter, or is the daughter be released into grandma's custody? Do we know if she saw anything? Okay, so there's a chance that she saw something or heard something.
Yeah.
Who are these witnesses? So there's a witness on scene that says they saw him talking to baby mama, and there was a white, quote-unquote, Escalade on scene.
The neighbor's Ring camera just happened to capture the image of a man matching the description of the attacker leaving the crime scene. Not only that, but they also got a description of the car he was driving. The witnesses from that night also heard the shooter tell someone on the phone that Colby wouldn't be a problem anymore. And so far, that someone looked like Rachel.
Well, obviously you can agree this is a pretty serious situation, so we're trying to make sure everything we could be fairly covered. And I haven't had a chance to speak with you yet. I'm Detective Kelly, I'm his partner. So just, like I said, I'm also kind of like catch up. I talked to your mom last night for just a few minutes, so I kind of got previewed into everything. I want to kind of start with kind of this, what's been going on this last year with like custody, because
honestly, this last year hasn't been bad. This last year, 10 months ago, he said, okay, so in order to understand, you have to go back. We had our kid and he decided that the drug life was for him. And I decided it's dangerous for our daughter. So I moved back home. And then at 14 months old, when Presley was 14 months old, he moved out. And then for a while, he was getting her every Saturday for a couple hours, and that was fine. And then it was to where, I can't get her because my roommates are doing coke, or I can't get her because I got this going on. I was like, okay, well, if you're gonna be around that and on that, I don't feel comfortable letting her go with that. And you're posting pictures of dropping acid and driving around smoking, like you're not making responsible decisions. You're making me nervous. And the fact that you posting all of this with her included, it's making me nervous. So I had her under government assisted food and government assisted health insurance. Mm-hmm. And whenever you do that, they go after the other parent for child support. Well, whenever that went through, 14 days later, he turned around and said, all of a sudden I can get her 50-50. I'm definitely not comfortable with that. No. What are you gonna do during the week when you have to work? I'm gonna leave her with my girlfriend. No. She does the same things. No. So at that point, I got a lawyer, and he said that if she gets hurt on his watch, it's just as much my fault as it would be his fault, because there is nothing in writing or anything that says that she was supposed to be there or he was the one with her. So if she accidentally grabs his coke or acid or whatever he leaves laying around and eats it and overdoses and dies, I go to jail because of child neglect and abuse and death. And so I said, no, I'm not forced to give you custody of our kid yet. I'll see you in court. When they force me to allow you to have custody of her, I will. Okay. Yeah. Perfectly fine with that. So Monday came up. They said, we're going to do week to week. I said, okay. And I dropped her off Sunday. Sunday at 6:30 at Publix. And then I went to the Tom Thumb. I say I, It was me, Christopher, my mom, and the baby. And my mom did the exchange for the baby because I figured that would be the easiest, smooth, because I figured after 10 months he was probably gonna be rude to me. And I didn't want that for her.
How are y'all communicating?
I got sent this email through my attorney on Monday saying that this is what was issued. So this is where I had to be. So I knew where to be, what time to drop off.
Okay, so this is your subpoena, your court subpoena?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they send that to you every week from here on out that you're supposed to do?
I have no idea how any of this works. This was the first exchange.
What day did you have court?
Monday.
It was on Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't supposed to be until the 15th. And then out of the blue, I get a call saying, hey, you need to be out of work on Friday and Monday. We have court on Monday. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay. So that got sent to me and I was like, oh.
So tell me about Monday. Tell me about court.
It absolutely sucked. I went in and since it got moved up a couple days, my side of the case and everything didn't get turned in time. So it really looked like I just said, no, I don't want you to see our kid anymore. Bye. And then turned around 10 months later and said no again. She didn't turn in. She didn't get to see any of my parenting classes, anything that I did. And it was any of the pictures, any of the evidence, anything. So she really looked at me and told me that I was a spiteful mother that just didn't want her child around this. And I was crying. I was like, ma'am, that's not the case. It's just the fact that his drug lifestyle is dangerous. And this is why I don't do that kind of stuff. We don't go in big crowds. Those kind of things make me nervous. Small children, people take them. Big people take them. So Monday was over. I got that email. I said, okay. And then he texted, she got both of our numbers, sent them, or he got my number from her. And then he texted me on Monday and Wednesday because I didn't respond on Monday. I was hoping that you can see everything that we've been saying. And it's dated and everything. We have no communication.
Was the court hearing, was that in person?
It was over a screen.
Like through Zoom or something?
Yeah. Him and his lawyer on a screen, me and my lawyer on a screen, and then the judge on a screen.
How long was the whole proceeding?
An hour. It was one of the worst hours of my life. I was humiliated and talked to like the worst person on the planet. And from her perspective, I can completely understand that.
Talking about the judge's perspective?
Yes, from her perspective, I can completely understand that because she didn't get any of my side at all. None of the pictures, none of the evidence.
She said everything she could to paint herself in a positive light, but that didn't convince the detectives.
My family grew up very Southern Baptist. They pushed me to marry him when they found out I was pregnant, and I was the family disappointment because I told them no. And I felt that way for a long time because I told them no. We'll pray about it, we give it to God. That's who we are. We're not, let's start a war. That's not us. And yeah, I understand y'all can see my record, but that wasn't from me. And you could see that it was clear. You can see that my brother put me in this situation. Like, I'm not a violent person.
Who could be a violent person?
I don't keep violent people around me. I have high anxiety. And ever since I had my kid, that's my focus, is if you're violent, there's no way you're gonna be violent towards her. I'm not real big. I don't carry guns. I don't carry weapons. I have a machete. We go hiking with snakes. Are you kidding me? What? How defensible am I going to be with a machete? I don't keep aggressive people near me, and if they are, I keep them at a distance. That way their aggression stays over there.
Well, you know how you mentioned that you saw the judge's point of view, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to put you in my shoes for just a second and make you
Understand.
okay. Well, and this is why we're trying to clear out as many people as we can and talk to as many people as we can, and this is why. Okay, so we'll start with going back to court. Okay, obviously this has been a long standing court battle, and it did not go in your favor. So so the very day that he gets to meet up and take his daughter, who he hasn't seen in
almost a
year.
year. Yeah.
He turns up deceased.
Right. You can
Okay.
see why I'm panicking.
Okay.
I know how this looks for me, y'all.
I know. Okay, but I want to point them out, so I want you to understand this. Okay. We show up on scene very quickly after the fact the call is made, and at that time we learned certain information from like your mother, who said she showed up not knowing that anything had happened, but that she was told that there were lots of police at the apartment building.
She's nosy.
Okay.
She's nosy, and she's real concerned about her grandbaby.
Okay.
That's where she was gonna be. Kim has got kids that live there, and said, if anything, I don't care if a frog farts, if anything happens, call me.
Right.
And that's what happened. But
and they were watching, and they were told to keep an eye on Colby, right? What's going on?
On everything.
Right.
Just this, everything. Yes.
So why didn't they point out to, is it your godmom? Is she your godmother?
Kim?
Yeah. Okay. Why would they not point out to her that it's pretty clear that something's going on at Colby's apartment? Why would they not have that information?
Again, I wasn't told anything until they got at my door.
Okay.
I was told, hey, I'm gonna go see Kim for a few minutes. Okay, I'm gonna stay here and watch my movie.
So why didn't they? So they didn't tell. So your mom just left without telling you that she was going to go over to the apartment?
She said, I'm gonna go with Kim for a minute. Why would she tell me she's going to the apartment that I just left my kid at? I would want to go.
Well, she just got told that the building is surrounded by a bunch of cops. That would seem to be some information
if it's not
to pass on to you.
If it's not something
because
that
obviously
she
you are
already knows.
Obviously you're very upset about the situation your daughter's in. Why would she not share that information with you?
Because she didn't know details.
Okay, but she knew that the police were there.
Yep.
Right. Okay. And then she seemed very surprised that it had anything to do with Colby when I told her what was going on. I don't understand how she would not have that information if Kim's kids live right there. It wasn't a mystery what apartment we were at. It wasn't a mystery what was going on.
Sir, I don't understand your question. Are you asking me if my mom knew
No.
where the cops were?
I just want you to understand
I understand, and I can
the
tell
other perspective, okay?
Call Kim, and she can show you the messages that got sent to her about the scene.
Right, but I'm talking about how it's odd that information did not get pushed to you.
Why stress me out more, knowing that my world's already stressed at max?
Well, why wouldn't you? Why
wouldn't
I
go?
Yeah. If there was something going on there, why would you not want to be there? Why would?
Because I'm not fucking nosy. Because if I can stay at home and try to go to sleep instead of stressing out and stalking my baby daddy, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. As far out of sight, out of mind goes, that's what I'm gonna try to do. It wasn't my choice to hand her over. It was the judge's. I had to, because otherwise, contempt of court, I go to jail. So you know what? I did what I was told. And that's the extent of it. I did what I was told, and then I got the shit show the same time you did.
When it seemed like Rachel was not getting the hint, they had to become a lot clearer about what was going on here.
But you can see how all these scenarios are going to work out in your favor on the same day that he winds up dead. You can understand how conveniently that ends up working in your favor, right?
Okay.
But
Well, how can I make it not? Because you know where I was, you know who I was with, you know what I was doing, you know who I contacted. What else can I do other than flat out tell you?
Well, who else could have done this?
I do not know. This is why I did not want my child there. Because I don't know the situations that come with this lifestyle.
No, but who
I don't
Who
know.
would have felt so strongly for your emotions and for your protection and for her protection
I don't
that
know.
they may have taken things that they could have taken things into their own hands on your behalf?
Buddy, I don't know. And I'm here to tell you, I have cried and cried and cried and cried and cried over this. So anybody that has saw me in the last week or has talked to me in the last week has heard me cry about it.
So since Monday, you've kind of been a wreck knowing this was inevitable
Yes.
coming, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But,
How could you not be?
oh, I understand. It would be an unbearable thought in my world.
How could you not be?
But that's why I'm asking you to think real hard about someone who maybe wanted to protect you, protect her.
I, again, am not aggressive. I don't surround myself with aggressive people. I don't know. Like I said, I don't. This is what I know. This is where I was. These are the people I was with. These are the people that I talked to.
Did you talk to anybody else in the last, let's say, week or so about what everything was going on since this all came down?
Anybody and everybody that has saw me crying. My boss, my coworkers, my family, my friends, everybody.
What about family members? Anybody from your family or someone you would consider family you've reached out to?
No. My immediate family. You don't go around bragging to your family that this is happening to you. Especially when you grow up in a Southern Baptist family. Like, you don't. Yeah.
Until this point, it's almost like Rachel was trying to use plausible deniability to make it seem like she couldn't possibly have anything to do with Colby's death. But what she didn't know is that there was proof.
Well, I'm trying to give you this opportunity to be real clear about what, maybe even an idea you have in your head about something that could have happened. And the reason why I say that is we have a picture of the person who did this. I don't want you to be caught off guard if it turns out it's someone you know. Because if it does turn out that you're withholding information, our investigation leads to you withholding information, then how is that going to work for you, Alan? How would that work out?
But I don't know.
In Presley's favor.
I don't know. I'm here to tell you, I have talked to everybody the same way.
Well, who have you talked to? I mean, I don't know. Go through your phone, give me a list of people that you've talked to. Do you want to help yourself? I'm assuming this is for your daughter and for her protection, right?
Buddy, I feel like.
Rachel, I have a feeling that you have an idea of what could have happened, and you're afraid to say it. But this is a really good time for you to put that out there, and not for you, for your daughter. Because if we find out that you have anything, that you have something to do with this, that's not going to look good for you. So this is a really good time right now while we're gathering information to give us an idea of who could have done this. Think about yourself and think about your daughter for a minute.
I don't know. I have talked to everybody the same way.
Anybody you talk to that's given you the idea that they, like I said, they want to go out of their way to protect you? or protect her from him. It's like,
that
I mean, it is very clear that you feel very, very strong about her safety. Okay, I can feel your emotions. Okay, I really get that.
Seriously.
Sometimes things happen. So,
Is there anybody you can think of that, you don't think could have taken it seriously, but taken it seriously? Does that make sense?
No. Like I said, my family's I'm not violent. I don't understand.
I'm not saying you're violent.
I didn't do this, y'all. I didn't do this. I don't know.
Who could have done it, Rachel?
I don't know. That's my problem, is I don't know. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to who he talks to. I don't talk to anybody, really. I stay at home with my family. I go to work.
Rachel, everything that we've done in the last, and we haven't stopped since this started at 9 o'clock last night. It has not stopped. We have been working tirelessly the whole time. And everything that we keep circling right back to is a connection to this custody battle.
I'm here to tell you, I don't have anything to do with this. I did not do this. I don't know who he talks to. I don't know who would do this to him.
Who would have done this for you?
I don't know. I wouldn't think anybody would do this for me. Why would they do this with my child there for me?
Some people do irrational things in irrational moments.
That's wrong. That's not irrational.
Of course
That is wrong.
That's why we're sitting here. You said yourself, Colby is a pushover.
I do not know.
He won this battle in court, and from the sounds of it, it wasn't, this could have inevitably ended up being a permanent situation, and that obviously wasn't going to work out very well, for what you and your family want.
I'm here to tell you, I don't know. I don't know who he talks to. I don't know who would hurt him.
The longer this conversation went on, the more defensive Rachel became.
I'm telling you guys, I don't know who would do this. I don't know who he talks to. I don't know who would do this. And I would not do this to my daughter. This is horrible.
Well, we've gone through Colby stuff. We've gone through people he's talked to. We've already gone down that aisle. And like I said to you before, everything in this investigation keeps coming back to you in this custody battle. Okay, you said yourself, we know where you are. We know what you were doing. We know all that. Okay, so I'm not saying that you were there. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying I believe you have a decent idea of who could have done this on your behalf.
I don't. What I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't know who would have done this.
So when we identify the man in the picture, and there's a connection to you, then how are you going to answer that question?
Probably, I can't believe they did this. Well, how would you answer that question?
Well, again, I'm going back to the fact that this has clearly been a long, ongoing deal.
This has
been a long court battle. This has been a long fight in court, and unfortunately, it didn't work out. And then the day it doesn't.
Court dates for me. I went to court, got told what to do. I did it. I got back to court, got told what to do. I did it. It's not long and drawn out like it's a big giant scene. Yeah, it was a long gap between the process, but it's not like it was a vicious battle back and forth. We were not evil to each other.
I know, but you refused to let him go, and you resorted to both spending thousands of dollars on attorneys to have this argument. Yeah.
Because he saw nothing wrong with doing what he was doing. He saw nothing wrong with leaving Coke on a coffee table for a toddler to run around with. Do you see nothing wrong with that?
Oh, I see a lot of wrong with that.
I didn't.
What happened with court? Why did the court not agree?
Because his attorney moved the court date up to where my side of the case wouldn't even be seen. That's what happened in court.
Right, so the courts did not help you.
At all. I did not do this.
The courts, like you said, took your daughter away from you.
They did not take my daughter away. They ordered 50-50.
Right. Those were your words. You said the courts ordered and took your daughter away from you.
The courts ordered, shared, a week to week. You read it, you have it.
Everything keeps coming back to this.
And I keep telling you the same thing. My attorney said that I probably shouldn't come in here and say anything else to you guys because that I've already had a meeting with you guys and that he needs to be present. The only reason I came up here was I can't spell. Equipity, I don't know. He told me the word. It basically means you've already got my side of the story. You've already asked your questions to me. I've already answered them. So I don't know what you're trying to do with me.
When the questioning wasn't helping, the detectives confiscated both Rachel and Christy's phones and sent them in for processing. This is when Christy got another chance to come clean about how she knew something had happened to Colby.
The things I wanted to clarify with what we talked about last night, I just want you to go back over it. Yesterday when you showed up, what information did you get before you showed up yesterday? At the apartment. Right.
Dustin had called Kim, her son, and said, look, there's a bunch of cops involved, or a bunch of cops downstairs. We don't know really what's going on. Well, we are nosy. So, knowing that she's there, we drive over just to make sure. And I lost I found out that it was actually his apartment. She called me by the time she called me.
I mean, it was super obvious last night that that's where the police were and what was, it was.
Right, but see, I had
why
never
did you not get that information? That's the part that seems a little strange to me, looking back.
Because I didn't know exactly where he lived. It was the court thingy that they sent us on Friday that told us his actual address. I knew where Dustin lived, but as far as I didn't know.
Did you share that information with anybody as where he was living?
Not other than Dustin and Shelby. I mean, I just told them that that's where, do you even care what time it was?
I'm sorry, did you say Shelby's Dustin's girlfriend?
Mm-hmm. She called me at 11:35 and told me that Dustin had just called her, so there was cops down there. He didn't, because he wasn't even real sure on. I talked to them earlier in the day.
When did you get the information about his address? When was that information? What?
Friday, I think. That's when I got that. Whenever they sent I don't need to check on that. I think it was Friday when they sent out the order, the actual.
Like I told Rachel, we've been going like 20. We haven't stopped working since last night. We just kept on and on. So,
I'm pretty sure.
Like I said, we're a little more ahead than we were.
Right.
Just an hour into it last night.
Friday at 1:30 is when I got that information.
Okay.
That's when we actually got the shared parenting plan, the proposed shared parenting plan, the version.
So you and Rachel and everybody got the same information at the same time?
Well, Rachel got it and Rachel sent it to me.
And then drop off was at 6:30?
6:30 on Sunday. And Rachel and Chris were in the car with me, not to upset Presley. It's easier if I just carried her over to him because I can be nice. I mean,
How did that exchange it? Like, how'd that go?
I didn't. I mean, handing her over kind of made me sick, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. What had to happen.
He say anything?
He yelled from across the parking lot because when he saw us, and Presley said, "Ooh, my Colby." I said, "Yeah." I said, "You're gonna go spend the night with him." She goes, "Ooh, okay."
And then I'm coming back to your house.
Yes, you're coming back to my house. I'm not gonna get into it and upset her. So I just kind of sort of lied to her a little bit. Yeah, she is coming back, just not gonna be tonight. And then I asked him, I said, "Look, do you have childcare set up for her?" And he says, "I've got everything covered. Tell Nina you'll see her next Sunday." And I said, "Okay, give me kisses." And he did let me give her a kiss and hug, and he turned around and beeline back towards his car. I did not see anybody in his car, but I really wasn't
paying attention.
I'm really not that observant person. I really not.
No, I don't expect people to be in those situations.
I just, and then after I left, Rachel would get back in the car and she says, did he put her in a car seat? Well, I don't know. I didn't walk to the car. I said, I don't know. I'm sure he did. Because Presley's pretty.
It is. I mean, it's super clear that Rachel. I mean, terror has torn her apart. Since the start of court.
Oh, it got real
this,
bad.
Obviously, this week has gone really, really horribly. I'm going to be kind of more blunt with you a little bit because I was trying to be more blunt with Rachel as far as that. But everything that we've crossed off a lot of things, especially in regards to like Colby's past, people he's talked to, we've gone through his phone, we've gone through all that stuff, and everything keeps leading back to this custody exchange. And this is where
I understand that it looks bad.
Right. Well, it's awfully. It's not just looking bad. It's like it's awful. Everything is just so amazingly convenient. Okay. My question is, who else do y'all know that had this information that could have harmed?
Hurt? I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody that makes me sick to even think about it. To be honest.
Okay. We have a picture of the person who did it, and it's only a matter of time before we identify him. But everything keeps coming back to this custody thing.
Okay.
Just like talking to Rachel, I don't want you and your family to be caught off guard if it turns around that it's connected to y'all, okay? Because it's not going to be connected to Colby, okay? That's kind of the direction I'm kind of trying to go in. Is I don't want y'all to be caught off guard because that's not going to play favor with you in regards to Presley's future if y'all aren't in agreement. So my question for you is the same as it was for Rachel. Dig in your brain and think about who could have maybe done this on your behalf. Who could have taken the law into their own hands because the courts didn't. Who have you talked to? Who has you communicated with?
I haven't communicated with anybody that would be. I mean, I don't have any friends. Kim, Carolyn. I mean, and they're old. I mean, they're both out there.
But your daughter Megan, you talked to her?
I haven't talked to her. Rachel may have.
Christy and Rachel came into the station thinking they were safe, but the pressure was on and they were crumbling under it. Under pressure, Rachel finally broke. She named the gunman, her ex-stepfather, Jason Curtis, the man she called Booger.
Just tell your mom what's going on?
No, I figured I could tell us all at the same time.
Okay.
Is this something I need to sit down and throw up?
Yeah, you might.
I'm gonna sit on the floor then.
Okay.
Would you let me rub your trash can now?
That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, seeing how I'm fixing to probably lose my chance. What is stopping now?
I called Booger on Monday and told him about the court date with Jason Curtis. And I was panicking then. And he told me not to worry about it. There wouldn't be something you gotta worry about.
Thank you.
And I messaged him, told him everything that was going on, and he had sent me pictures of knives and guns and Renaissance shit, but I didn't think anything of it because he lived far away and he's just antique. And so I had told him, thanks for making me feel better. Just genuinely, just needed to know. Just needed you to know.
What did he send you the pictures of the knives and guns on? Was it on text message, Facebook?
Messenger, but I thought that was bad to have.
Facebook
After,
Messenger. Right.
Yeah. After I deleted that immediately as soon as everything hit the fan. I was like, oh wow, this is probably bad. This probably looks awful. So, yeah. I called him again on yesterday. Not yesterday. I don't know. I called him throughout the week and I was telling him because he talks to me. I grew up with him as my backbone of the dad. Like, my dad wasn't around much, but he was, so.
You think he would actually come down here and shoot him?
I don't know, but he did tell me not to worry about it, and then he called last night and said that I don't have to worry about it and everything's fine. And then you left and then they came, so maybe.
Who left and then you came?
She left and then the detectives came, so maybe.
Well, and what time did he call you?
I
So you
don't
didn't have to
have.
worry about it anymore?
Oh my fuck.
9:30ish, 10 o'clock-ish, maybe.
So about 10 o'clock. That's what you told me earlier. It was about 10
about
o'clock p.m.
10-ish.
Okay. And did you, when he told you you didn't have to worry about it anymore, did you ask him, like, what are you talking about? And was this a phone call or was this on
This was
text?
a phone call.
Right. So he called you and said you don't have to worry about it anymore. What did you say to him?
What are you talking about? He said, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. It'll be fine, but I gotta go. And he just hung up. No, but I gotta go. You know, put my ass in the wind. Gotta go.
And that's what he told you?
Yeah. I was like, what the hell
Did you
is
see
that?
him while he was down here?
No.
He didn't come by?
No,
I'm sorry. What did you say, ma'am?
I didn't even.
Did he come by your house?
No, come by my house.
That's why I was like, I didn't think that would actually happen. And when he called, I didn't think that was actually a thing. Oh, I've had so much anxiety about this all week. I have literally been wetting my bed over it. I did not, and then this to happen.
Ma'am, are you okay? Do you need some water or something?
No.
Ma'am, do you need some water or something?
I don't know what I need right now. Fucking slowly, I think, because it just got snatched out of my body.
Do you mind if I ask her stuff? I kind of missed a lot. So, how did it come to you telling him what happened? Like, when did that happen?
I got to thinking about it. Did anybody call me? Yeah, my family called me. Did I make any phone calls? Weird. Yeah. Around 10 o'clock last night, my stepdad called me.
What's his name?
Or my ex-stepdad, Jason Curtis, otherwise known as Booger.
Booger.
Yeah. But I haven't seen him in forever, but we talk every now and then, but it's usually about how he misses us and why I don't talk misses our family. And how he wishes he could go back and redo everything. But I was.
How did he find out about the
He
whole court case?
he called me one day and told me about how he was pressure washing Nana's house and asked me about how my day was going, and I was crying, so
Was
I
it
told him.
after the court decision?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. He had called me just one day, and then he
Do you know what day that was?
messenger after court on Monday. I messaged him and told him what was happening, but it
They're getting you
was
some work.
after that. It was more so of yeah. This is the update. This,
When you gave him the update, did you say anything else? Or make anything that would make him believe, like, I need to do this?
other than your daughter crying, puking, other than saying I did everything that I could, I don't know.
Did Jason know him while you guys were dating?
No.
How did he know where he lived at?
I don't know.
But
Oh, I don't know. I told him.
Did you talk to your sister at all about this, or was it just
No, not Megan. Megan, she's pregnant. I didn't want to be the next cause of her.
She's married to Jason, correct?
No. Jason's her dad.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's okay. I don't know who she's married to.
Did you give that information that had his address on it to anybody?
now listen, I want to make sure you understand when we do a forensic download of your phone, it's not going to capture just what we see when we get on our phone. Anything that's been deleted, all of that stuff, it basically does what we call data cards. It goes into basically the storage devices of that phone, and data cards deleted data out of that phone. So if there's conversations that you had on Messenger that you think you've been deleted, they're going to get recovered.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so I just want to be sure that you're really 100% honest with us, because I don't want
Anything.
right.
I
The
know.
only way to get ahead of this is to be honest up front, right?
Yeah.
If we have to come back later and say, well, what's this text message about, then that's not going to look good, right?
You're probably gonna come back later a lot. I didn't think he would. I told him I would pay for his gas. I think this looks awful for me.
Did you actually?
No, I didn't. When I tell you, I didn't know. I didn't know. When I got the call, I didn't know. This looks so bad for me, y'all.
Like I was telling you.
Did you give him the address?
No.
Like I was telling your mom.
I promise I didn't give him
I didn't give him anything.
Did you talk to anybody who talked to him?
I don't know who he talks to. We don't talk on a regular basis. This just happened. Like, this wasn't something that was set up. This was something that just, hey, he reached out to me a couple weeks ago, and then on Monday, I reached out to him and said, hey, this is how it went. And then he called me, or I called him. I don't even know. I'd have to have my phone here to show you. And then I get the phone call. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey. Or I call him on Sunday. Hey, I'm here to tell you I'm at drop off, and this is what I'm doing.
Do you remember what day you said I'll pay for your gas?
Oh, maybe Monday?
Is that after the court?
Probably. It looks really bad for me, to be honest. Probably. I was wetting my bed at 25 years old because of the anxiety it brought me.
The biggest thing, as I was telling your mom, is we want to look after your
daughter.
That's why we kind of need the truth before, and you're giving it to us now. So the biggest thing now is we're trying to figure out, how did he come to know where you live?
I don't know. What I'm telling you, I just told him this is what happened.
And you're saying that when you said I'll pay for your gas, that was just in
That
jest.
was-
That was just in jest.
I was just You can read it in text message. You'll get them. I was like, LOL. At this point, I'll pay for your gas if it means I stop having to change my sheets. And that's what it was. I did not. This looks so.
You did not ask him to come to
No.
and kill him.
Not like that. I didn't.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to upset you. I'm trying to remain calm.
It's
not working.
Mom, I know you said you
I'm losing my f***ing mind. Go ahead.
you said you might have sent out his address.
But that was to Kim. Kim ain't gonna talk to that fool.
We can't talk to anybody else that might know him.
I mean, you can call Kim if we look a phone number up. It's under white in my phone.
The only one to blame now was Jason.
Did you know any of this, Mom?
No, I did not know any of this.
I didn't think it was.
I didn't think that he would actually. I don't know.
Why would you put my daughter in that situation?
Is he?
Why wouldn't he? Okay, this sounds shitty, especially coming probably to a cop. Why wouldn't he wait until my kid was gone? Why?
Do you all know him to be violent in nature like this?
Booger, yes.
But not. I would never think that he would actually kill somebody.
No, not like that.
I would never. But I didn't know that.
And then you said Sunday around 10 and she just called you up and said,
Yeah, everything. You don't have to worry, everything's fine. I can't talk, I gotta go.
did he sound,
I don't know if it was 10-ish or 9:30 or it was late.
did he sound just like normal or was he?
He seemed excited. Like,
Rachel once again is led to believe that she's entirely in the clear.
Because like I said, well, now we're peeling back this little onion. One thing we're looking for is, what's best for your daughter at this point.
right.
Or what's
I
being truthful.
don't know how he would have gotten the address. I don't know that. I know that I made the joke of me wetting my sheets and I would pay for your gas, but I didn't think that through. I never thought in a million years that would actually happen. But
Can I see the picture? I'll tell you exactly if it's him or not.
Would Chris provided that?
Huh?
Would Chris have given him their location?
I don't know. I don't think Chris even is friends with him on Facebook or knows his number or anything. I don't know anything. This man's been separated from us for 13 years. He's been trying to get back with my mom forever, but it's just been like a casual distance. Hey, I love you too. I grew up with you. You're my dad. This is what I've got going on. What have you got going on? We can stay distant, but still stay in touch. I didn't think he would come here to do this. It was just,
No, I need my phone.
please make me feel better. I just need someone to talk to because my stomach's in knots about this. And when I told him I'd pay for his gas because I wet my sheets, when I said I would pay for your gas would mean I didn't have to wet my sheets anymore at 25 years old, LOL. Who would have thought? I'm just... This is...
Well, on the plus side, you put yourself in a better position.
Buddy, I didn't think about that. And then... I'm sorry.
I think you were thinking about the whole time when we were talking.
What situation does that put me in? This looks very, very bad for me. I didn't do...
But as we said, as Detective Kelly was saying, we're going to find this out. So
Yeah.
it would look a lot worse. Because you didn't tell us.
Yeah, I didn't do this.
Did Chris have a copy of?
No, it's maybe we have a group text. It's me, my mom, and Christopher. Yeah, I sent that into it. That way everybody was aware this is where we had to be at 6:30 on Sunday. But I mean, I didn't. That's the only place it's been.
Is it possible that Chris could have shared that information?
I don't think so. I haven't asked him.
Is it possible for Jason to have reached out to Christopher once you told him what was going on?
I don't think so. Christopher's been up my butt making sure I don't off myself over the situation. But that's not real healthy for my kid, and I wouldn't do that.
But I mean, once you told Jason what was going on, do you think Jason could have reached out to Christopher through Facebook or?
I don't know. I don't think so. You'll have his phone. You'll get to see. I'm not sure.
Did he ever come by your house last night?
No. That's not, no. He called at, it was late, 9:30, 10 o'clock, somewhere around there. I don't know, but
He called around the time that y'all went over to the apartment?
Not y'all. I didn't go
You and
anywhere.
Kim around the time that you and Kim went over to the apartment?
She called me. I looked it up for the other guy. It was 11:30 is when she called me. That's when I went over. But I didn't, I didn't know he had called.
Yeah.
So what did you think when you heard that?
Sorry.
Well, I guess let me
knocked
go back.
on
When the detective showed up at your house and told you that
I wanted to puke.
Colby was killed.
I immediately asked where my kid was, if she saw anything. I thought, I didn't know what happened. I didn't know if she had seen anything. I thought, oh my God, how could you do this to her? How could you do this to me? What's the situation you're gonna put us all in? I panicked. I did not know what to do at that point in time. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know. He said that he had been harmed and currently deceased. That's all I got told. I was like, where is my kid? How did it happen? They didn't tell me anything.
From this conversation, it was not clear how Jason would know where Colby lived, when he would be outside, or what he looked like. Someone had to have given him that information.
And you and I were talking earlier, and it was pretty clear where we
In the circle.
what I was circling around to.
Yeah, I told you I didn't know anybody
on
who
purpose
would want
would
to hurt
not
him.
talk about your dad.
Buddy, I didn't know he would want to hurt him.
But you knew it was good information. But you
Yeah,
knew
it would
information
be
you
a
should have
good
shared.
lead, but
So were you trying to protect him because you already known what he had done?
No, I wasn't trying to protect anybody other.
But you didn't give me his name on reason, so it was because you were trying to protect him. You're loosely trying to protect yourself as well. I can understand that. But you're also trying to protect him for what you knew he did, right?
I don't want this to turn around on me if that was him. I knew what I had said to him. I knew what he had sent me.
What else did he send you?
Those pictures.
I kind of missed that part. What pictures?
The pictures of, take your pick of the swords or the knives and I jokingly said whatever would be easiest to carry. But again.
What day was that?
I don't know, sometime this week.
Was it just swords and knives?
There was guns.
Well, if court was on Monday, what day do you think that was?
I don't know, probably Monday.
The same day as the court?
Probably.
Okay.
And then you said you talked to him Friday as well? Or all weekend? Is that what you said?
No, I don't know. My phone's not right in front of me. If you hand me back my phone, I deleted it because I thought that seemed suspicious when he called me. So I just went through and deleted everything because that's awkward. Like, why just
I'm sorry, I keep asking this. When he called you on Sunday, what did he say?
Don't worry.
How long did
You
you
don't
talk
have to
for?
worry about it. It was less than a minute phone call.
How did he sound when he was saying?
Excited. I was like, what do you mean? Oh, I can't talk right now. I gotta go. Gotta put my ass in the wind. Huh? And that was the end of it. My heart dropped. And I didn't hear anything. And then
When he showed you, we'll go back to the pictures, I guess, because that was something a little bit easier. And he said, take your pick. And you said, whatever is easiest. What did he show you pictures of?
oh, it looked like a Renaissance thing. There was a sword as long as this table, a couple knives this big, a couple different guns. I just genuinely thought he was showing me his collection. Like, over time, this is what I've got to work with. If it makes you feel better.
Well, in the context of the conversation, I think it was pretty clear what he
Yeah.
was trying to
Insinuate. Yeah, but like, I never thought.
What kind of guns did he show you? Handguns, rifles?
Rifles, handguns, they were both there. I didn't think this would happen.
When's the last time you saw him in person?
Saw him in person? I don't know. I don't know. Years ago?
So it's been years since he's been back that you've had face-to-face contact with him?
Yeah. Man, he...
Other than Monday, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. He may...
Other than talking to him on Monday after the court, when was the last time you talked to him before that? Over the phone. Or through text.
Sorry. No, it wasn't years ago. It was, he had came in town to get a buddy of his, and then was in the neighborhood, say hey, and then he left. And then that was, I don't even know how long ago that was ago, but like...
Weeks?
Months? No, like, maybe October.
Okay, so just a few months ago.
No, like, of last year. So, of 20, I don't know. It was a while ago. And then, before then, or not since then, before then, I hadn't seen him in years. And then he said, hey, I'm in the neighborhood not in the neighborhood, I'm in the area picking up a buddy. I'd like to come through and see you guys. I haven't seen y'all in a minute. I said, well, everybody else is sleeping, but you can come see me. I'm here. He came in, gave me a hug, and then he left. And then I called him, he had texted me about doing some work on Nana's house. I had called him, vented to him for a little while, and then I had talked to him.
No, it was after the court.
Yeah, but he had talked to me too. It was
Did you talk to him before the court date?
Yeah.
How often would you guys talk?
Not very often.
Is there any reason why you reached out to him right after the court appearance?
He makes me feel better. He makes me feel calm.
Like he was going to take care of you?
No, just knowing that he went through the same thing and that it was okay for him. Growing up, his kids got to come spend the summers with us and lived with their mom during the school year. So that's what we talked about. Yes, there was violence and guns and stuff too, but that was just when I was venting. We talked about how to move forward with it, like do what your mom says to do. Wait for the system. Wait for DCF. It was stuff like that.
But But then Monday, when obviously all that had
No.
not worked.
No, even on Monday, all through this week, anytime he had contacted me, that's what he had said. It was not made to me that it was gonna be taken care of like that. It was gonna be taken care of in the system. God's got us. That's what I was told.
So on Sunday when he called you and he said that it was all taken care of and that he had to, to get out, then how did you feel? Like
could have puked. I was so scared because I didn't know what that meant.
What did you believe it meant? Because obviously what he said, the person who makes you calm, the person that makes you feel better about things. He says, he calls you, has a quick conversation. What he says to you makes you so sick to your stomach.
When he said, I gotta go, I can't talk right now, I gotta put my ass in the wind.
What did you believe?
I believed that he was here. I believed that he hurt him and that my kid had to witness it and that it was going to come on to me and that he just ruined my life. That's what I believed. And that.
So did he say anything to you about what he had done?
No.
But based on what he said to you, his words were good enough for you to believe that he had done something to hurt Colby.
Something was off. Hey, you don't have to worry about anything anymore. Considering what we had been talking about all week, like you sounded like you had been drinking. You sounded like you knew what was going on in my life. Like, how did you sound so confident and excited? And then tell me you gotta put your ass in the wind.
Have you talked to him since?
No.
No, since yesterday when he called you, he hasn't called you, reached out to you at all?
No. I have been sick.
After spending over 3 hours with both of them, the detectives were sure Rachel was the one to set up the target, sure enough to arrest her.
Rachel, we talked to our state attorney based on all the information. He's advised we're going to place you under arrest right now, okay? I don't want you to fight us or anything about this right now. I just want you to understand this is just a very early point of investigation. And
if you place me under arrest for something that I didn't do, it goes on my record and everybody can see it.
No, it doesn't. This is just the first step, okay? Well, again, we're not going to jump ahead.
That's what they said with the arson.
Okay. I need you to stand up and put handcuffs on you. Okay? You're going to have someone come up here and transport you out to jail, okay? Is there anything else in your pockets at all?
These are
typical. Is that better?
Sorry. You're a smaller risk than me.
Well, you gotta give yourself a chance to come clean and being honest. It really does make a difference in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah? Where's my daughter gonna be?
Well, you're gonna talk to DCF about that. We need to
Please let her stay
explain.
where she's at.
We have to explain to DCF what's going on, okay? And that's gonna be up to them, okay? That doesn't mean they're taking her away, okay? But we have to notify them of what's going on, okay? I think everyone here has been real decent. We're trying to be as transparent as we can, okay? I don't want to keep things from you, okay? But I want you to just be understanding, okay? Going to the county jail is not a prison sentence, okay? So don't treat it that way, okay? But it's just part of what has to happen.
I have to go to jail because
Well, right now, tonight you do, yes. Okay.
Okay, what am I being arrested for?
Right now, we're gonna charge you with tampering and they're going to look at accessory after the fact charges. Okay.
Accessory to murder. I didn't do this.
A few hours later, the police had tracked Jason down too. His car, hat, build, and height all matched the description of the attacker from the crime scene.
Hey, Austin. That's yours?
Did I break it?
Nah. You may move your truck.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it.
Yeah.
Jason didn't ask any questions. He didn't resist. Let the cops bring him in. And while that happened, his daughter Megan had dropped in to attest to the type of man he was. And it was the opposite of the shoulder-to-cry-on father Rachel painted him as.
Did you ever see your dad? Or would you believe your dad to be violent? Like in this kind of... Yeah. What makes you believe that?
Well, he's hit my brother, he's hit me, he's told stories of other stuff, so.
What kind of stories, if you don't mind?
Several years ago, he had told a story about some girl he was, now this has been a while, some girl he was with, boyfriend showed up at, I guess, the pier at Pensacola and pulled a gun. So he said he snapped their neck. Had to talk to the police, blah, blah, blah. Well, I started calling down there to find out what the hell's going on because my dad has always told stories that are not true. Like, just make up random. And they said that was not true, that never happened.
Okay.
So, and then he's also got domestic violence charges on his ex and other stuff, so. I mean, he's hit me so hard he knocked me down the hallway before, so.
With all that said, it was time to let Jason tell his own truth. Or so they thought.
So the reason we're here is there was a warrant put out for your arrest, alright, for the murder of Colby Vincent. Right. Does that name even sound familiar to you?
No.
Alright. You have a stepdaughter, Rachel, correct?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a stepdaughter named Rachel?
Yes.
Okay. What was Rachel's ex-boyfriend?
Okay, I didn't know his name. I never met him.
Alright, so this incident obviously, I mean, you've been given some details, happened on Sunday, this past Sunday. Can you tell us where you were at all day?
I don't really want to answer any questions till I know what's going on. I mean, I know Rachel was having trouble with something about custody, but I ain't had nothing to do with that family in 10, 15 years.
What do you know about the custody stuff?
All I know is that Rachel and them didn't want him to have the baby, and I don't know what happened.
They're just arguing over the baby?
Yeah.
Did Rachel tell you that, or was it her mom?
Rachel. I don't talk to Kristen. I haven't talked to her since my dad's funeral. It's been years ago.
Well, obviously, as we said, Colby was found dead, and there was a murder placed out for your arrest. I know you said you were here on Sunday, and your wife can verify. I mean, I'm just gonna put it out there. You're lying. I can tell?
I was home that morning.
Because we already talked to your wife.
Yeah. We
Alright.
did go to Florida.
Okay. And what time did you guys go to Florida?
I don't remember what time of the day it was. It was around lunchtime, I guess.
Okay. And then where exactly in Florida did you go?
We went to Navarre. I lived there 18 years. I got friends there.
Okay. Did you see any of them while you were down there?
Just a couple.
Okay. Do you know their names?
Rob that works at Navarre Liquor Store.
Where's that at?
Right by Publix.
Okay, next to Stripes?
Yeah.
That one? Okay.
That used to be one of my hangouts
Okay.
when I lived there.
After visiting Rob, where'd you go after that?
And Angela went across to the beach for a while.
Navarre Beach?
Yep. And we just rode around and seen some other sites. I showed her where I used to live, some of the houses I built back in there.
Where'd you used to live?
I lived at Blackjack.
Okay.
Jason had no problem letting Rachel take the fall. He refused to admit what he'd done.
Jason, do you think it's a weird coincidence that we're up here talking to you? I mean, I don't want you to
Not
place.
really, not after everything that was going on.
You don't think it's a surprise that we're up here talking to you?
Not for something like that, I would.
What do you mean for something like that?
Well, if he was killed, I'm sure he'll look into every angle possibility.
Right, but do you think it's a weird coincidence that you're in handcuffs regarding that?
Yeah, kind of. That's a little strange because if anybody want to talk to me, all they had to do is call me and I'd come in.
Well, I just want to let you know that Rachel went to jail yesterday for accessory to first degree murder.
What's she got to do with it?
We had a long talk with Rachel, and Rachel, things happen on her behalf to help her out in her time of need. And now she's fixing to spend the rest of her life in prison. Now I want you to be the person to stand up and say, are you the reason that she's in prison right now and that she's in jail?
No, she asked me if I had a room so she could go stay with me. And I told her that she'd be breaking the law and be kidnapped.
Did you talk to Rachel at all while you were down in Florida?
While I was down in Florida?
No.
He was trying to deflect at every step, so the detectives got more specific.
Let's talk about your communication. What kind of conversations have you had with Rachel recently?
It's mostly about, she's just upset.
Real upset?
Yeah, very upset. Because she said she had pictures of.
What kind of information did Rachel share with you?
All she said was the court ruled in his favor and they wouldn't even look at the pictures of where the baby had been abused and burnt. And she said that he was selling drugs out of that apartment.
So Rachel is positive that the system and the government failed her, right? In her time of need. Yeah. So she calls her stepdad, who makes her feel comfortable, who reaches out to take care of her, right?
Yeah. Do all I can.
So what did you do to help take care of her?
Nothing. I told her to pay attention to her mother, or to do what her mama says. What can I do?
What did you do is the question.
I did offer the room that she'd come stay.
And Jason, we also have her cell phone, her husband's cell phone, her boyfriend's cell phone, your ex-wife's cell phone. We have all that information. When they're doing forensic downloads on those devices, when they do that, every conversation, every picture, we are going to have. Any conversations that occurred on any message app, we've already talked to Rachel. Based on what Rachel's information she told us, every bit of evidence we already have, surveillance information, all videos, everything that we have already. I'm giving you the opportunity to save Rachel at this moment.
I don't know what to tell you.
Jason,
I hope you find to go through my phone.
What did you go down there to do, be honest?
I went down there, one, because me and Angela wanted to just go get away. She hadn't seen the beach in a while. I went to Navarre, one, because it's an area I know. I've got friends there.
Jason, you went down there for a reason. It is not an accident that we're sitting up here. It's not an
I know
accident
that.
that 2 days later we're sitting in front of you and you have a warrant for your arrest for first-degree murder. It's not an accident. Rachel is in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
We've already arrested her for accessory to first-degree murder. Don't you think that we have that more information than you think?
That's when they made it clear. Rachel threw him under the bus.
I'm giving you the opportunity to save Rachel right here. So where does your love really lie?
My love lies to Rachel.
So
I'm
tell
not
me-
going to
so-
cop something I didn't do.
So tell me the truth.
I'm not going to go to jail the rest of my life for something I did not do.
But you're gonna let Rachel do it.
If
That's
she's
how much you
guilty,
love her.
there's nothing I can do about it.
So it's an accident that we're sitting in front of you.
No, it's not.
Okay, so tell me why it's not an accident that you're in that chair right there in handcuffs.
Because you believe I shot somebody? Well, since I did, you can't prove it. So I don't know what to tell you. My dad was a police officer for 35 years. My mother retired probation and parole.
Jason,
I've been in Santa Rosa County Jail and I've been screwed.
Jason, how do you know the victim was shot? No one told you that.
They did. They told me that this morning.
Who did?
The guy that had me down on the highway, it was 69 highway when I was arrested. I said, what am I arrested for?
Murder.
Yeah. And one of the other ones I heard him say something about you was shot. They wouldn't tell me who. They wouldn't tell me nothing. I didn't even know what was going on.
Well, Rachel told us.
Told you what?
She told us the truth, and the truth got her arrested.
What?
The truth got her arrested. The truth is going to get Presley taken away from her and her whole family.
I didn't.
Because of the situation that you put everybody else in, because she vented to you, and you took care of this for her. Be a man right now. Prove that you love Rachel and you love that family, and don't let her take the fall for this. Because what she's telling us, we can verify. What she is telling us, we can verify. We know she's telling you the truth, but her truth got her arrested for accessory to first degree murder. So this is your opportunity to prove your truth.
That's not the truth.
Did you ever call her when you were there?
I don't remember if I did or not. I
You
talked
told
to
him.
Christy. I
You
talked
told
to
him you
Christy.
didn't. You
I
told
talked
him
to
you did
Christy
not.
when I was there.
You told him you did not talk to her.
I don't think I did. I think I talked to her mother after that.
Your ex-wife, Christy?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know around what time that was?
No.
Was it sun out?
Yeah, so I was out. It was about time I was coming in the bar. I was letting them know I was coming in town. I'm sorry about Rachel, but I did not shoot the man.
I mean, I feel sorry for her too. Now she's gonna lose her kid. It's the one thing we're trying to figure out is because I want the best thing.
Jason, you understand? We figured this out.
Best thing for Presley is to be with her mom. That's why we're trying to.
And you're taking it or you're taking her away.
How could I do any different?
Almost done that.
I know Rachel did not shoot that man, so, and I didn't, so what am I supposed to say?
As my partner says, we didn't come down here for nothing. Or up here.
All I tell you is talk to his dope buddies. I don't know.
Oh, who what?
I said talk to his dope buddies. I don't know. I don't know the guy.
Not many do, but
All I heard was he selling drugs out there. And his mama was pissed. She was tired of building him.
have you ever met him before?
I've never seen a man before in my life. I ain't seen Rachel in years and years and years. I talk to her on the phone sometimes, every once in a while. This week a little more than often because she was upset about having to turn her baby over to him.
When was the last time you talked to Rachel on the phone?
I don't know. I don't remember. I have to look on my phone.
Was it before you went to Florida?
Yeah, Sunday morning I talked to her. when I was at home.
Did you talk to her after Florida? After your trip?
Did you send her any texts?
Huh?
Did you send her any texts
I may have.
during the time that you were there?
I might have, but I really don't remember. I wasn't keeping up with it.
The detectives tried one last ploy, tugging at his heartstrings. They reminded him he'd already taken a life-altering step for Rachel and urged him to take another. Give her a chance to keep her daughter and stay out of prison.
Baby will probably go through the system. The system is not friendly. Trust me, I know.
I love her to death, but I'm not gonna. I can't imagine killing somebody I didn't kill.
I got you.
I gotta face the good Lord and what all I went through in the military anyway, so I don't need to have nothing to do that.
What branch were you in?
11 Bravo. I've seen enough killing. If I'd have got a hold of him, I'd have, I'd at least try to talk to him or might threaten him to. No way in hell.
Yeah, from what Rachel said, he wasn't the best person in the world. Same as Christy.
I never met him.
Nothing worked. Jason stuck to his story and continued to claim that he had nothing to do with it. But once the phones came back from forensics, the truth was undeniable. This was a calculated hit. Rachel had sent Jason $150 via Walmart to get rid of her problem. Not just that, but a silver revolver consistent with a murder weapon, along with a notepad with Colby's description on it, was found in Jason's car. On April 24th, 2025, Rachel was found guilty of first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. She was sentenced to life without parole. Jason received the same sentence. Christina faced charges as an accessory. Presley lost both parents that night, one to a grave, the other to a life sentence. She was taken by DCF and is now in the system, and her future is uncertain. The memory of her father's murder might haunt her forever.